Bang! Guess who the freak is back? It is me. Oh my goodness. Hello, Nikto. I actually don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello. Oh my goodness. It's a Deadlock stream. This is uncharted territory. I've never done this before. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a VOD review of one of my friends who is in Chudlow, which means that he's not good at the game. And then I'm gonna be playing some games of my own. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some clips and all of that. And hopefully it's gonna be freaking fun. And let's actually start with the VOD review. We're gonna start with the game that he lost. The person that we're gonna be VOD reviewing is named Axo. He says that he wants to rank up with this character called Drifter, as he thinks that Drifter is a really fun character, but he just can't rank up with them compared to other characters. So we're gonna be VOD reviewing. We're gonna be figuring out what's wrong, and we are going to hopefully show and tell a better way for him to play the game, so then he isn't, messing up. So let's go and start. Yeah, Axo. They are on the Amber Hand, right? Yeah, they're on the Amber Hand. Let me just set everything up. I'm getting a freaking DM already. Oh boys. Oh, cat. Okay. Freaking bang. Let's change the music. It's kind of slow. Let's find something a little bit better. Okay, this seems nice. Alright. So, Axo is the person we're spectating, and let's watch what they are going to do. They actually do have a build that they're following, but I kinda... Let's grab their build first, actually. The reason that we're going to grab their build is because one of the things that I feel like you should do, especially as a beginner, especially in Chudlow, like they are Arcanists, Ritualists, like in that area. Let's actually see. Yeah, they're Arcanist 5, which I would say is pretty down there in Chudlow. This is true Chudlow. Actually, anything below me is Chudlow, in my eyes. That means if I hit Eternus, I'm Loki in Chudlow. Everything is Chudlow when I hit Eternus, because wherever I am, that's Chudlow. Anyways, let's freaking see. So they said that they were running the I think the last build that they ran was the, let me check the DMs. Wait, this is Drifter. They also wanted to play Victor. Okay, let me actually grab a Victor game. Oh my goodness. This is so long ago. Alright, let's do these two. And these are going to download while we're freaking doing these Drifter games. But the Drifter game that they were playing on this, I think, was GM Drifty. Hold M1 with fast spikes. And I am going to take a screenshot of that real quick. And I'm gonna explain this again because I low-key like distracted myself, I'm pretty sure. The reason why I am looking at this build and keeping it in my tab is to see how they follow the build and how they react to the circumstances of the game and what they do with their build considering those circumstances. And so let's actually finally start the freaking replay. And let's see what this Chudlow friend is going to do. We are on the Amber Hand, and they are... I don't know what they're doing right now. Well, it's pause lock. Oh, they actually switch lanes. Now they're in a doorman Billy. Oh, and now they're back. Okay, wow. Okay, so this. Okay, doorman Abrams. Sort of a difficult lane. Playing with a Calico. Let's see what our freaking Drifter does. Let's see what Axo does. Pushes up. It gets hit by Bell. Let's see. So that's the right order of minions to get. Or right order of like what minions to attack first. Starts doing melee lifesteal. I see that they actually have items queued. Now, all of these queued items are actually exactly what the build shows, so that's good. I don't know if... Wait, are items like auto queued or... Oh, okay, so you can actually see what items they have here. Oh, that's so cool. I never knew that. Oh, wait, is that the case? Yeah, okay. Huh, that is so cool. I never knew that. That's sick. Anyways. So yeah, they're just doing good old laning stage. You just have to go and attack the enemy troops and not get attacked yourself. Now this... That's a misplay. So it's a very small misplay. But basically what he did was he attacked the troop that was holding the flag. The troop that holds the flag has a healing item that drops, and it's a percentage-based healing item, which means what you're supposed to do and what's the best thing to do is wait until they are the last troop in the lane, because if I'm just looking at my stream to see if my character is like at the right place. If the troop, you have to get the flag troop last because you have a higher amount of HP to heal when you're actually getting hurt. And so if you get the flag troop first, you're going to have a lower percentage of HP or a lower amount of HP to be healed because it's a percentage-based heal. And so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get all the regular troops first before you get the flag troop. It used to be the case back a few patches ago where the flag troop actually healed the enemy, or I guess, the same, side that they were on, but that's changed and now you're supposed to get it last instead of first. And so that's definitely something to take care of. It's a very minor mistake, but I still think it's a mistake that like is easy to fix, easy enough to fix that it's good to call out.
Ready to do what I do best. I'll take your drugs.
Something that I'm looking at least something that I'm realizing just a little bit, is that there's no emphasis on denying or confirming any of your soul. Like there is there, but like I think that got denied. I heard the deny sound. And so it's very like, you gotta work on your confirms and denies, especially when you're going up to a higher rank. Like if you miss a soul, that's like, that, I mean like, soul is your big thing. You're trying your absolute hardest to have more soul than them, and they have less soul than you. And especially in laning stage, I mean, this is the beginning of the entire game. This is like what sets the precedent for the game. And so you definitely, it's definitely a lot better to focus, like just like try hard in laning stage. And that's when you're, supposed to be focusing on, your confirms, your denies, and everything like that. Trying to give yourself as much as an advantage as you can. There's... Okay. Yeah, this is fair. Oof, no parry there. That's fine. Chudlow, you don't really need to parry. I mean, even in like regular games, you don't really need to parry. You just I mean, it's bad not to, but like you can't expect everyone to know how to parry. I'm seeing a lot of aggressive behavior, but for that aggressive behavior, I'm not seeing a lot of denying. Because again, denying is the thing that gives you all that soul. You're just gonna be very negative on soul with if you just don't deny. There's that misplay again, but that's fine. Clears the entire wave. Goes for this, which makes sense. You have to put pressure on him so then he backs off on Calico. Then while they're doing wave at full HP, buys instead of trying to go for denies. That I see the vision, but I still do think that denying is a lot more useful than a lot of people imagine, because you want your advantages, and you don't get any advantages if you're just trading. Like if you're not doing your denies, then you're doing nothing really. Like anything that you do aside from like actually killing your enemies is kind of like equal, you know. There's no positive or negative to anything that's happening here, and you can hear that they're actively denying, and Drifter isn't, and yeah. I also see a lot of I feel a lot of confusion. There again, running that is not very smart. Like I said before, you're getting less heals every time you do that. I'm just seeing a lot of micro mistakes, and I think that's something to expect, especially from Axo. I've talked to Axo about this quite a bit. A lot of the mistakes that Axo makes is really micro, but they really do stack up, and the way that they stack up is definitely a large part as to why that they're just like not able to rank up as easily, especially with the characters that they're trying to play. And so yeah, playing in here is usually a good move. It's really nice to like just play unbothered inside of here. That I think you do need to like, take care of your ranges with any of your characters, but like I think that's generally fine. Outside of Chudlow, you don't really see that many times people whiff their abilities, but like I guess it's generally fine. This could be a smart play, but there is some lag on that. What would have worked better is that to always remember that I think it's like a 0.25 second time that if you hit them while they're going up and over the vent, they get stunned, and during that stun they have quite a bit of time that they're just standing on bridge buff, but like are stunned so they can't hit it. And so the strat definitely could have been just to stun them. I'm afraid of going back because the low-key Deadlock's replay system isn't that great. But yeah, I mean they just got a free bridge buff, which is like meh really. Like bridge buffs are really good, so it really does suck, but what do you expect in Chudlow? You can see they're popping ults. Oh, popping ults will run away even though they're full HP. That's a confusing thing. We got 6 minutes, still doing this. Just look at their soul deficit right now. It's 3.6, 3.4. But like I don't know. I think there could have been so much more of like a soul difference. And there just hasn't been. I'm pretty sure the reason that there's a soul deficit with this one is because they're over in base. But with Axel, I mean, Axel's been here the entire time. Axel should have so much more of a soul benefit, but he just doesn't because instead of like denying, instead of like doing what you're supposed to do in lane, Axel's been really just fighting and then like kind of doing nothing, you know? Like you're really supposed to be like very active in laning phase, and like there's definitely some like good things that Axel's done, like trying to stop the bridge buff from getting gotten, but like the actual like performance of like doing it just wasn't great at all. And also, you know, like you're not doing any denies. Popping ult, I'm not too sure what the reason of it is, but like sure, like I'm not, yeah, like I got no clue. This is just you don't know how to get out of you don't know how to get out of there. There are really two ways to do it. There's the one stam method, which is you just like walk to the left and then wall bounce. Then you I think you dash or double jump, I forgot. And then there's a two stam method, which really is just a dash jump over. You like you're gonna deal with Doorman, and so it's really easy to just learn both of those methods of like getting out of the Baroness. And so that's definitely highly what I would probably suggest, because like you got a whole lot of your health taken out just because you don't know how to deal with the Baroness. And I think stam is broken, so I can't actually see how much stamina Axel has or Axel's used, but you can see right there Axel already used two of his bars right there. There's something that I like to call the Axel effect, where Axel does something called use too much stamina, and that I think is a very great example. Stamina is a very useful resource, and it allows you to get out of many things that is like a timed event, really. Like you can stop yourself from getting grappled pretty easy using stam. You can get yourself out of like a lot of stuff. You can get yourself out of a power slash sometimes using stam. I mean, it really does matter. There are different characters that is a lot more obvious. A lightning ball you can get out with stam, though you don't really need to. There's quite a bit of stuff. This is a very bad example, but a really good example is having to deal with Warden's chains, or having to deal with Page's I think 3. Like there's many abilities that you need to have stamina to deal with, and I mean Doorman is one of them, and so you have to look at your stamina, you have to take care of your stamina, and that's just something that I don't see Axel do many times. So let's keep freaking going. We are 60 seconds back to where we were before, just so then I can see. Axel should have a lot of stam. There, -1. Okay, so right there, did a backdash into double jump, into air dash. That's 3 stam bars gone. Now what are you gonna do here? Absolutely nothing, right? And like exactly why you have to take care of your stamina, because when you're in a situation where you have no stamina, you're kinda cooked. And so like yeah, take care of your stamina, man, or else you're gonna be in this situation and you're gonna lose half of your HP, even more than half of your HP with that combo. Like yeah, this is just like a bad situation, but it very much is because of what you did. You're very low and you're still pushing up. That is dangerous. Especially because like is there an especially? I'm not sure. But it is very scary. And you can see that scariness kind of show itself after you get hit with one thing. And now you gotta run the freak away.
Deadlocked.
I don't know why you did that. Oh, is it to like TP back? That'd be a really cool strat if it were, but I think you do not have enough time, so I have no real clue on what that was supposed to do. But benefit of the doubt, that would have been a really cool strat that I've never seen before if it had worked. But yeah, you do just have to full back there. Of course, there's the option of resetting, but like it really is scary to reset a lot of the time. I do know that resetting is the better option and the smarter option. At least from what I remember from watching pro play, but I have no clue. And like resetting is generally fine, especially in this elo. Sorry guys, I have to take a second. I'll put y'all back in the starting stream screen for a little bit. It'll take me like 5 minutes probably. Maybe less than, who knows? My freaking bad, y'all. I am back, thankfully, pretty darn quickly. Now, let's just wait until OBS likes this, okay? Bang! And just give me one more second. I'm gonna check if my door is closed. Alright. Alright. Back at my desk, what were we freaking talking about? Let's see. Yeah, he just reset. Like, you can literally just like just hit it. Just deny once, please. I do want to see the lane stats after I watch this game. Alright, gets hit. Not really doing much. Like I can see confirms. I can see like decent confirms and all that, but there's just no denies. And trying to hit a snowball, like, alright, I see you. But yeah. Like, this is decent, just like prioritizing wave, that's fine. But like, if you're prioritizing wave, you know, there's something called denying that you should probably do. But generally everything seems alright. This guy wants to fight. It's definitely an advantage on his side. Just look at the soul. I mean, it's a small difference, but it keeps getting bigger, quite honestly. Does he have... Oh boy, what am I looking at there? Oh, the combo was attempted there, did not fully go through. But if the combo worked, that would have been a lot more HP gone. And like, this is crazy. I mean, just looking at all of these plays that aren't being like rushed. But that's fair. That's fine. I mean, it definitely is scary. It's always scary, but like, I'm not sure what play I would personally do. I like playing back. They're playing generally back right now. But let's keep freaking watching. Gets hit by that, tries to escape, but it doesn't seem to work out. Bang, more. Okay. Oh my goodness, I need to get into VC with Axel and actually teach him just like the smallest bit of movement, because oh my goodness, the Axel effect is real. This guy does not know how to use movement tools and just uses stamina all the time. It is bad. Just like what are we doing here, man? I really don't understand. We're just low HP, just chilling. We do not push this. Okay, okay, good. We aren't actually pushing it, but they push up, and that makes complete and utter sense. I don't know why they wouldn't. And we die here, like oh, what the freak? Wait, oh. Okay, there. There you go. Yeah, like we die there. I don't think that there's anything else that they would have done that smart. I mean, we were pretty low. I mean, we've been low the entire time. Sometimes it is just like worse to get something like to just like get yourself out there a lot more, especially when you're doing something like this. I know that. Okay, wait. Watch stream, by the way, if you want the live thing. I'm just telling Axo, the person that I'm VOD viewing, to watch the stream if he wants to see what advice I'm giving. So with freaking the item situation right here, if I look at the build, like he's generally following the items. You know, I mean, not generally. He fully is following the items. But like, if you're going to be low HP almost the entire game, you might need like some better. You might need yourself a healing right, or like an extra regen. Something that just like keeps you in the game, because if you're at low HP all the time, you're just not gonna get any value. Like, let's see. Oh wow, nothing else here either. But like, you really aren't gonna get any value if you're just like at low HP and playing really safe. Especially if you're not gonna go and deny any soul. So I definitely think that is a factor in what you should be doing. You know, denying is easily part one, like the thing that you should be doing. You need to get yourself an advantage somehow. All you're doing right now is trading and letting the enemy team deny, which gives them a lot of soul, and then you're dying yourself, which also gives them quite a bit of soul. And then like you're putting yourself in situations where you're always low HP, so you're not even getting all of the waves. And so really you're just putting yourself at a very major disadvantage for really no reason. And so I'm definitely gonna go and talk to you about that. But let's see. Let's make the game a little bit faster so then we don't have to watch that very slow rollout. And so yeah, we're going back, we're farming a bit. This is fair, this makes sense. Ooh, there's Bebop here now. And it gets hit by Doorman. Oh, do you know why Doorman keeps going after you? It's because you have shown that you don't know how to deal with it. And so, yeah, that's why. This time you actually did deal with it, which is absolutely amazing, absolutely great. But the reason that they went straight after you and not the Bebop, not anybody else, is because they know, or at least they thought, that you wouldn't be able to deal with it, because the last two times you got hit, you didn't deal with it. But yeah, let's keep freaking going. The Bebop is helping so much. It's a 2v3 now, even with the soul deficit that you're creating. The Bebop is allowing you to be helpful, and them they are also being very helpful by doing stuff over there. Now, where are you both going? You both are going to the same lane. I think this is green. Yeah, this is definitely green. You can tell because it's green. 4 people at green. That's very much like sure. I mean, you guys do want to get your last guardian out, so I think this is generally okay. Especially like this can't be like a lost thing, right? Unless it is. Unless you guys are gonna lose right now. That is crazy. Okay, get hit with that. Oh, you absolutely missed the thing that you're supposed to do. Now, when you go into a dynamo quantum entanglement, a dynamo TP, what you can do is you can absolutely spam air dash. So then you can air dash straight away, and then that just allows you to get away a lot faster and with a lot more momentum. And I think that's something that you should have done there, so then you wouldn't have gotten hit by that wall and then still be pressured by the doormat. Aside from that, seemingly you guys are winning. No, you're not. Okay, that's a crazy play, but it worked. Everybody's low. What are we doing now? We are buying extra stam. And please go back. No, you're gonna fight this guy who is a You're gonna fight this guy who, number 1, is a Shiv. Number 2, he's full HP. Number 3, he has ult. And if you guys aren't familiar with this game, Shiv's ult is something called an insta-kill. And what that means is if you are a low enough HP, he can press that button and kill you instantly. And so you're going up here at low HP up to a fully healed Shiv and not expecting to instantly die. Like, yeah, man. But no, that's fine. That's fine. That's all right. You can make some mistakes. I just need to point them out so you know that you can do better maybe sometime. And so let's wait out this long timer and see what you're gonna do next. You see on the mini-map that, yeah, mid is not doing that great, so you go to mid. That makes complete and utter sense. So that is a good decision by you. You can see right now that there's like a few people there, a few people there. There's a lot of people doing a lot of different fights. Mid is definitely the more important thing to do though. And you pop, oh, I didn't know that would hit, but apparently it does. That's cool. You go and fight these two. They are together, so you don't get that advantage. You get jump scared by the doorman. You're able to get out. He is not there to combo you afterwards, so I'm assuming that he was just using that to run away and get a better situation for his teammates. Which is pretty good. You're still at a soul deficit. What you should be looking for is some sort of way to get back. You're fighting. This is a winnable fight, but Doorman is really good with the doors. That's completely fine. I completely understand that. But you are just going fight after fight. You look at the situation right here. You're 9k, this guy's 11k. For some reason, he's running the freak away. He finds out that there's another person there, and so he's just trying to run. Oh, he gets hooked and he dies. That is absolutely insane. You should have tried to take that bag, but I guess it's fine that you didn't. Now you're in a much better position, and what are you going to do? You're going to buy. That's actually a pretty decent decision. Yep, that is good. Now let's see your next decision. Now if we look at the map, we can see that we're all just spread out. We're generally I mean, I don't even know what we're doing. We're kind of just like, Calico is freaking farming, and then everyone else is kind of dealing with their lanes, which is a pretty good idea. And this guy, Axo, decides to fight more. And I guess like fighting does make sense, but like, oh, getting hit by that ult really hurts. Yeah, like that's a 2k difference, still workable. this Bebop is saving your ass, and I just assumed that he's gonna save your ass over and over again because that really is what's happening. You're able to get that bag, you both are able to get something out of that, and now you are in much closer soul with everybody else on the map. You're able to deal with these fights. You are pretty freaking low, but seemingly that does not matter to you, and you're just gonna fight, and that's honestly not too bad. I mean, like, as long as you have other people with you and you can use your movement, which I know sometimes you can't, but if you can use your movement to like actually give yourself some good advantages, it should be generally fine. Now if I look at the map right now, I can see that this is happening, and my initial idea is just like go for this. They're gonna try to get that. So this is actually a really difficult situation because you know that they want to go for this just because like there's still a guardian there. They want to get rid of all the guardians. Sometimes they don't, but usually they do. And you can see within Calico's POV there is somebody there, and of course you look at the always look at the map to see where all the people are, and like take account and take tabs as to who's where and what are they doing, and how many opponents do you not know their position. And so you can see that I'm pretty sure Wraith is gonna go over there to deal with the walker over on yellow. By the way, this is yellow, this is blue, and this is green. At least I'm pretty sure. And so you're kind of stuck in a really weird position. You can help out Calico, but yeah, you could helping out Calico is a pretty good decision. Helping out over here can also lead you to possibly getting that walker, but then again, it's like a mad decision. But then again, you also just have a very low amount of HP, and so I think you maybe got to deal with that first, because you're not going to be very helpful without anything like that. So your decision is to back into base, which is a fair decision. Yeah, your freaking Wraith just got absolutely destroyed by Haze, which is kind of sad. A good thing to do all the time whenever you're on zipline is just to look at map, because map is going to help you so much in understanding what you're supposed to do after you back. So Bebop's dealing with yellow. You can see that Calico is having a difficult time at mid, so you're going to try and help them out. We lose that's completely fine, and you're just going to go and rush in. Thankfully this guy's low, easy pickings, that's real nice. You could very much get some good stuff here. They're out, and you miss your stalker's mark. It's a skill shot, so that's just fair. And you're going, which, yeah, that makes sense. You take advantage of the push up lane, and you take their farms, which is generally a good idea. You can see right now that, okay, this is a interesting thing to do, because you know that lane creeps give more soul. So if you see that there's about to be a wave happening, you could just back over here and then get the lane creeps. It's kind of risky because there is walker right there, but I think that you generally have a higher amount of soul than anybody else, and because Calico is right there with you, you can very easily, either one of you or both of you, get that tower or get that wave, and then you'll have a lot more soul than you would in any other circumstance. But instead, what are you doing? Oh, you're buying! That's actually not that bad of an idea either. Now, I would imagine you go to mid, and it seems like that's what you are doing. You're gonna get that wave. You should be careful because we did see Doorman there for a bit, but you are going to fight this guy, which is absolutely fair, and you guys get him, and that's absolutely great. And let's see what you're gonna do here. You're gonna let them take care of mid. That's fair. You're gonna go into another fight over here. Now, you're pretty freaking fed, so low-key you can really just like go into those fights as long as you have a general advantage. Oof. Now you see Bebop. You see Bebop right there, right? Let's take camera control. And you see that, where the freak did he go? Hello? You see that Bebop caught something. And so the first thing that you should do is just look. Look at what Bebop caught. I do think Bebop caught a troop, but it's definitely always, you know, the first thing that you gotta think of. Now, what are you doing here? You have to take care of your freaking... Oh my goodness, you have to take care of your freaking stamina because you're using it incredibly suboptimally, and then you're just like doing nothing with it, bro. Oh, whoa. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Purple, you forced this. I don't think... Yeah, troops are way back there, so it's a lot better for troops to be up first, just so then you don't get hit by Walker like you just did. But generally, I think that that's fine. You're running this fight, they get hit. That's a killable man right there, and then the bunch of ults just get ran, and you just die. That's fine. I think your decisions there were generally alright. I mean, your stam use is really bad. I'm like that's really the main thing here. Your stamina use is just so bad, and you're not positioning yourself in great positions to do much. You're really just mindlessly fighting, and thankfully you're actually getting kills, so it's been worth it, but like you're not doing much aside from mindlessly fighting. Yeah, yeah, that really is it. Now a bunch of stuff's happening, blah blah blah. You can't do nothing about it because you're dead, so we just have to wait the time. All right, and let's see the situation right now. You are going to mid. You probably are either trying to save Dynamo or you're trying to help Dynamo with the who is that? Who is that right there? Oh, with the freaking Wraith. Yeah, you're probably going with Wraith to go to mid, so then you guys can either get the Walker or you're trying to save them from the Shiv and the Abrams that is going right after them. Dynamo is able to back. I wonder if Dynamo's gonna full back. No, he's not. That's a good thing. I'm pretty sure you're going full out. You're just trying to get them to slow down. You see that there's two people there. Okay. So let's actually go back here because that was a very quick moment. But you can see on the map, instantly bang, Doorman, bang, Haze, Doorman, Haze, you know Shiv is here, and you know I think Abrams is somewhere around here. That's 4. There's 3 people here. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to fight. Like, if you really think that you're that capable, definitely like it's fair, I guess, to go for it. But like you're at a numbers disadvantage, and there's like people over there, and there's like Bebop's not around. You're always gonna be at a numbers disadvantage here, and you are freaking... Now I think there's 2 people after you. There is 1 person here, but everybody else is left. And so this is really like, I don't know how you got... I don't know how you're alive, honestly. I would have had like a bunch of people push you. You get that kill assist because somebody else dealt with them, and then you're able to help in this fight. You really are like really good at... Hi, Viserion. Or Viserion. I forgot how to pronounce your name. Sorry. But hello. I'm glad that you're here. I hope that you're feeling better than you were. And yeah, right now I am just slamming my friend for being really bad at this game. I am gonna take a drink though before I say more. Wow, talking a lot really sores your throat. Alright, you're able to find this guy. You're just able to hit him a little bit. You're not really doing that much. But now you are. Oh, lordy. You die here. I mean, like, let's back real quick. I hope I do. I don't know in what I said made that happen, but yeah. I mean, yeah, like you're just way more forward than anybody else on your team. The rest of the team is dealing with the shift. You definitely should have been a lot more back, because like you're just dealing with a 2v1 while everyone else was dealing with a 3v1. So like you're just like focusing on fights and literally nothing else, and I think that's definitely a fault of yours. You also just walk into their base guardians, which, I mean, guardians and like all of the other objectives just deal a lot of damage. You always have to wait, like unless you're like actually like the most fed person ever, you really do have to wait until your troops are up there and they're taking the damage instead of you. But let's keep freaking going. You're dead, so you're gonna be gone for like a good like 20-30 minutes, 20-30 seconds. And you know, you're doing whatever. I think you just bought Cold Front. Or who the freak is buying? Oh, there. This guy's buying Cold Front. You just bought, I don't even know. I don't even care. And now you're going out. Well, there's one person defending this. There's not really anything happening there. I think it's fair to be going through mid. I think you might be trying to get that buff. And let's see, no, you're gonna farm. And I think that's generally a decent idea. I do think that it's not the best idea, because again, just like dealing with a lane is a lot better. And especially the thing that you are farming. Like you can definitely like go over to these sinner sacrifices, and they're just a lot better of a thing that you can get soul from than any tier 3s, especially just because you don't have cul-de-sac. But yeah, you're going around. That's fair. It's fine. Again, I do think that dealing with waves is just like a smarter thing to do, but like there's no wave crashes right now. You're just completely ignoring sinner sacks, which I wouldn't suggest. But let's see what else you're gonna do. You're gonna be really forward. Now this is really dangerous, and I'll tell you why. Number one, shifts right there, but you didn't see them. It reminds me of TF2 in some way. Well, yeah. This is a game, Deadlock, and it was made by Valve. A lot of the TF2 team probably also worked on it, and yeah, they're both made by the same company. This game is absolutely amazing. And yeah, if you're able to try it, definitely do try it. If you need an invite, I can hook you up with that. But yeah, it is very TF2-esque because yeah, made by the same company, and I'm pretty sure some of the developers on TF2 are also working on this. It's a great game. I absolutely love it. But anyways, yeah, there's a shiv there, though you didn't know that there's a shiv there, which is completely fine. But if you look on the map right now, who do you see? And the answer is nobody. And that's a really dangerous thing, because they know that you want to get this walker, because it's the only objective on this map. I mean, there's mid, there's earn, but you don't have enough of an advantage to actually go for any of them. So really the only thing that you would be able to run is the walker. And so the entire enemy team knows that you want to run walker, because that's the only walker there. And so with nobody else in sight, you're gonna be like, they're gonna absolutely read you. And if you're the only person there, I mean, Calico's right behind you, but it would make sense if there's more than 2 people on the enemy team right there. And so that's why I would say it's a very scary decision, and a decision that you should probably like think a little bit on. Maybe like back up a little bit, maybe wait until Calico's right beside you before doing anything, because it really is just like a difficult thing to do. Especially because you don't know where anybody else is. And so yeah, you can hit this a little bit. I assume that there's going to be more people coming around soon, and there they all are. If you die here, what can I say? I told you so. Yeah, and you die. And so like, yeah, exactly what I said. You really have to think about the macro of the game, the decisions, not only of your team, but of the enemy team as well. And yeah, that's And so now you're stuck in this long freaking respawn. You're pretty low on soul. Now everybody's equal, which is completely fair. I'd say you're still you're still spawning. Okay, and you're back. Let's look at the map. You're deciding to defend. I'm pretty sure this is green. And I think that's a pretty decent idea because Dynamo is already on blue. Yeah, so I think that's a decent idea. You just want to make sure that they're not able to get your walker that easily. Graphics and UI are very similar. Yeah, I mean, they used to look so much worse, but now they look like pretty freaking good. Especially on the old map, it was a daytime map and it looked kind of ugly. I always liked how it looked. I didn't like how it looked back when the leaks came out about this game, but I changed my mind pretty quickly after I actually got my hands on the game. It is a pretty nice looking game, especially compared to what it was in the past though. And so yeah, 2 people there, you have 2 people. This is pretty scary. Nice parry attempt. I would say you should definitely work on like timing your parries, but I think that might be higher than Chudlow, so it's fine that you aren't. You pop ult here, which is fair. I mean, let's look at the ult, right? Surround nearby enemy heroes in darkness, severely limiting their vision of other units. Bonus sprint speed and your attacks proc spirit damage for the duration. So like you could use this in actually 2 different ways. You could use it as an ability to run away because you do get that bonus sprint speed, but you could also use it to push up. Now you are already half HP, and I think something that I see you a lot of the time not do, and whenever I refer to you, by the way guys, I'm referring to this to Axo, the person who I'm VOD reviewing. What I keep seeing you do though is you're kind of just going into fights without looking at your HP or without really paying attention to it. Now I think that'd be completely fine if you did buy like an item that allowed you to stay alive or get your HP back really quickly, like freaking, let's find the item actually, like fortitude would be pretty good. Fury trance of course is also good, but the thing with Fury Trance is I'm pretty sure that they do have they have Curse. And so with Curse it's a lot more difficult to hit Fury Trance and like actually do anything. Just because, you get cursed. And so it just makes a lot more sense to run some. Oh, I just realized my guy's a little bit in the way. There you go. It does make a lot more sense to just use something like fortitude because you are just a low HP like almost all the time. But let's see this. You're going and you're about to fight. You miss your skill shot. That's fine. Big fight happening over there. You realize that it's a decent idea to go and clear wave, and that is a good idea. I think that's a good play. You see 3 people there, Hayes here, and then like 7, and someone else is right there. So you know that there's 3 there. That means there's 3 missing, which means you aren't gonna push up that far, which is good. Good ideas. Oh my goodness, I just keep seeing you using stamina where you just don't eat it. And also you're looking at the ground a lot. You gotta look up in the air, especially because it's such a vertical game. There's always gonna be somebody like possibly above you. And like looking at the ground is like not really a good decision. And especially because headshots are important in this game. You should look less to the ground and more at the sky. Headshots aren't actually that important in this game, but they're definitely really helpful, especially when you're gonna play a character like M1 Drifter, right? I think that just makes a lot of sense. So let's freaking see. You're running, that makes sense. Hayes is really scary. Hayes is fed as flips. 13 kills, 32k. Oh boy. And so you were really afraid of that. A quick tip, if you're dealing with a character like that, you gotta buy some counter items. I mean, like, it just makes sense. If you want like your good old counter item, let's look what we have. We got your good old I mean, if you're gonna get hit with debuffs, get debuff remover easily. But if you're gonna get hit with other stuff, honestly, wait, what does Shadow Wave do? Okay, I low-key forgot. Here it is. Yeah, like Curse is, you know, absolutely amazing, but you can also get just Disarming Hex, and you can get a bunch of other stuff. It's always helpful, especially with M1 characters, especially with gun characters, to just silence them, to just debuff them. Because if you're not, you're just gonna get rolled. And that's something that low elo in particular is really, you know, not great at doing. And so you really got to do that yourself. So then you don't just get absolutely rolled by the M1 character. So you're backing, that makes sense. You're pretty freaking low HP. And let's see what else you're going to do. Now there's a Dynamo's dead. Yeah, Dynamo is really dead there. You can see that. Okay. Huh. So I'm looking at the map, right? While you're healing, always look at the map. Always look at the map whenever you're doing something that is slow. Now, when I'm looking at the map, I can see that there's a few people here. I'm pretty sure there's like yeah, there's Billy, there's Hayes, there's a few people over there. And then if you look over here, Abrams is pushing up your walker. Now, it makes sense, at least to me, to go for the Abrams, because they're going to push up. They're going to be really close to your walker pretty freaking soon. And so what you should probably do is just take care of that before it becomes a thing. But here, they have no reason to even push this up, because the only reason really is to make walker harder for you guys to get. But like, I mean, there's no advantage for them taking this space. There's an insane amount of advantage for them to take this space. And so what you should definitely be thinking of, instead of going over here, is to go over here and deal with that before it becomes a major issue. But let's see. Oh my goodness. And you've read my mind. You've read my mind in the past. Oh my lordy lord. So yeah, you deal with that situation. That's absolutely amazing. You can see that Calico's dealing with Abrams, so that could be very scary. I definitely do think that you should go and help out. You pop your ulti, which does help out, but you're clearing wave. I mean, that's also fair. I mean, it is 20k versus 28k, but Calico is 27k. You definitely could have done like a 2v1 that just didn't happen. And now there's a lot of people there instead of just one person. I counted 3 and you're dead. It's like, you didn't take care of the situation when you're able to. And of course, I do think that it is very helpful to push up a lane, but there are situations where you do just have to fight. And I think that was probably one of them. Like, there's the opportunity to C9 there because you were fighting instead of taking lane, but I think there really was an opportunity there to actually take a pick out on Abrams instead of just clearing lane and then dying. But you're dead, and now we gotta wait. So we are freaking waiting, and you're back up. Now let's look at this real quick. This is pushed up, that's good. There's people defending this, that's good. And then you see that your good old pal Wraith is pushing up and is going to try and take Walker. Now you see, oh, this is an interesting Wraith. Oh no, this makes sense. And so, you know, Wraith is a gun character. You're also playing M1 Drifter, so you both should be able to take this out pretty quickly. So I think this is actually a decent decision. I'm going to put this on 1.5 speed while I blow my nose. Now, you're doing Sinner Sacrifice. That's alright. I do see that Abrams is putting a little bit of pressure on your race, which is extra scary because if you look at the soul difference, that does become really scary. I would say that you should just add some numbers pressure before you go and farm, because I mean you're 4k, like You know, it's like you're it's okay not to farm right now. But seemingly, you always. It's just like one of the first times I've seen you actually do Cinder Sack, and you're not even getting the 3 buffs, which is kind of sad. You are leaving your teammate alone. That's pretty scary, especially considering we know that Abrams is there, and you're farming more. I mean, you're fighting a lot, and then in the moments where you're like, where it seems good to like have the numbers advantage, you're not showing up. I do think you'll lose that though if you did decide to fight the Abrams. I do think it makes sense if you lose there. So I don't know. It's a interesting situation. You pop ult, you find out that there really is only one person, and you miss your skill shot. I think missing your skill shot is like meh. You definitely will get better at it just by doing it more. And what are you doing here? You are dealing with Walker, which is actually a pretty good idea. It's just a bad split push situation where they either get Urn or they get Walker, and they just get Urn, but they don't get Walker, which is a really good thing. And you look upwards. I don't know why. I didn't see anything up there, but that's fine. And you are in the fight. Now this is really scary because of course there's the soul advantage that you have to think about. And oof, chain broken, nice. They're fighting. This is fair. You're not in too bad of a situation right now. You're trying to read the heavy melees, which is like it's really Chudlow. It's really Chudlow. I really think that the best way to deal with hits is to wait and hear them, because like if you're always gonna like parry just based off of vibes, there's gonna be situations where you parry, they see that you've parried, and then they're gonna heavy melee you because you don't got any parry left. And so like I was gonna say think of parry like a DP in a fighting game, but like you probably don't understand that. Just think of parry as like this high risk, high reward thing, and you're just not going to throw a high risk for literally no reason. You're gonna I mean, I hope that you don't do this high risk thing for literally no reason. So you got to think about it in that context, because you really are just throwing out parries instead of reading them. And let's see what you're going to be doing. There is a wave right here. Doing this is okay, I guess, but wave is just going to give you more soul, and also there's going to be a wave crash there, and they're going to get Walker probably. So just like looking at the map and seeing what's happening, you could have even like went over here and tried to help them gain enough like gain enough period to like finish that off. But instead, like one Walker is very close to losing. You missed that wave. Shiv is there. Shiv would be probably a difficult opponent anyway, so I think that's okay. But like you definitely could have helped with the other Walker. He helped with this one, which is pretty nice. And everyone's getting out of their deaths, which is nice little reset. You guys are lower on soul. Now, one of the things that I've learned by watching like Deathy and other types of people really is that Urn is your best friend. And so I hope that whenever Urn comes out, we can talk about it. This is scary. Popping ult there for no reason is kind of dumb, honestly. Like, it seems that you're like popping a bunch of stuff off of reads when it's like that shouldn't be the case. It's reads, man. Like that's a how long is that? That's a 100-second cooldown. Just because you felt something in your bones that there was somebody there, but there's not. You should not use it as like a bloodhound Q, and more use it as like an initiate button, you know, because you gotta initiate like that. And now you can see that there is Ern there. Ern's a pretty decent decision right now. I mean, it's not that great of a decision, but it's alright. You're not gonna do anything with it though, which is also pretty fair because you are down one person and now you're down 3 people. You can good decision on getting the bridge buff. Really bad decision on double jumping to get up there because you're just wasting so much. And now what you should definitely be doing is being really afraid because you and the Calico are the only 2 people here. Buying is alright. Oh, you really need to work on your movement. I'm still incredibly scared of what's gonna go on. You know where like 3 people are, which is they are all on. Oh, and you can see that they're doing Earn. Now, this is a bad idea. This is just really a bad idea. I mean, you look, who is that? That was Shiv, right? You are at a disadvantage with Shiv. Shiv has ult. You do have ult as well. But then, like, everyone else is dead. There's no reason to fight this. You can't contest in terms of soul. You can't contest in terms of people. There's no reason to fight this. You should have definitely just, like, ran away. Because now you're just lower on HP, and that's really the entire situation. Like, yeah. You're probably gonna die here, I'm not even gonna lie. But if you don't, that's a good thing. They get Walker, which, yeah, makes sense. You pop ult. You could be in a better situation now. I'm not too sure, though. I'm not sure how good a lower souled person is, especially a lower souled drifter is compared to anybody else. But like, you're just fighting, and you're really fighting for no reason, and you're dead. Like I don't understand what you're trying to do there. You just lost advantage, and I don't know what's happening with this Yamato either. But yeah, now we gotta wait a little bit of a laggy freaking wait because I want this to go up. And now let's see what's happening here. You are one of 3 people, and okay, one of 3 people. There's 2 there. You're probably just trying to add pressure, which makes sense. You are pushing quite a bit far though. Yeah, you definitely got to be a little careful there. Nice noticing on the doorman door, because you can pressure that a little bit. You can see somebody's there. Decent ult. Pretty freaking decent ult. They have rejuve. Oh, that's so scary, ain't it? So yeah, you just gotta play a bit back and fight. That's really all you can do. So I don't blame you for anything that you're doing in this fight, aside from whiffing all of those shots. But that's okay. That's okay. And yeah, you're doing whatever you can, and that really is enough. Yeah, that really is enough. I will say I've barely seen you use Fury Trance. If you're gonna play M1 Drifter, you gotta use Fury Trance. And also, oh, if you're gonna play M1 Drifter, you gotta use Kinetic Dash. And I've seen you use it quite a bit, but with your stamina usage, I wouldn't imagine that you're that good at it. And there it is. You pressed you parried off of vibes again, and again, it's like don't do it off of vibes, do it off of like read, or not read, do it off of like actually like hearing the sound or seeing the thing, because if you're not doing that, then it's just a bad situation, man. You were able to win that fight, but Calico dies, maybe over pushed, don't know though. And we are deciding not to look at wave, which is fine because we're going for kills, and we do get a kill. That's gonna give you probably more soul than it would have. What are you doing now though? Where are you pushing? You're pushing so low into boxes? Oh, into Abrams. Abrams is halved, but this is a one. I don't think I would try this game. It just doesn't feel like the game I would play. I'd like more strategic and solo. This is definitely a strategic and solo game. It's a It's yeah, it's very strategic and slow actually. Maybe maybe you can see. I mean, okay, maybe not a slow game, but it definitely is a very strategic game. I mean, it is a MOBA, and that is what MOBAs are all about. It's about your macro, your positioning, your decision making, and it's a lot of strategy. And an example of that strategy right now is that this guy, this Axo guy, is is 29k souls trying to 1v1 a 47k soul Abrams way far into their base. Now that is the prime bad decision. Thankfully, Abrams is scared, so I don't think he's gonna push up and kill him. And that seems like that is actually the case. You're able to run away, but just think about what you lost there. Instead of doing that, you could have helped push wave. You would have had more soul. You could have done a lot more, but instead you decided to do that. And I think that was not that great of a decision. You're gonna get buff here, which makes sense. And let's see what else you're gonna do. I mean, slow all the time. I would like to have time to react and not press 20 buttons at the same time. Yeah, no, I that's completely fair actually. This game definitely has a very high was it APM? Like key press per second. And so that's completely fair. And we are going to be getting Walker off of this, hopefully. The sounds are very muted. I don't know if that's just me. Oh, it's because it's because we don't have any music. Where did the music go? Okay. Let's go and keep our music on. The music's quiet, kind of quiet. Let me fix that up for y'all real quick. That's completely my bad. And bang. My alarm just went off. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's see. Does that sound good? I think that sounds alright. Anyways, yeah, we get the Walker. That's a really good decision. And guy dies. You're probably dead here, which is, yeah. I mean, even though you guys were able to get Walker, it was a difficult decision, especially because you guys just had a really limited time on what you're supposed to do. I think that's fair, really. I mean, that was really a difficult decision. I think playing it safe would have made sense. I think actually getting Urn would probably have been the best bet, because Walker is incredibly useful, but just having the soul to do anything, especially within this, like, I mean, 224k, 271k, that's an insane difference. And so I think Urn would have definitely been the best play here. And now you're dead, and now they're probably gonna rush and kill Walker before you can even do anything. Yeah, and you fight and you insta die, and that's, yeah, like, you're at such a deficit that it makes sense that would happen. Yeah, generally with the things that you've been saying to me, you being Axo again, I think that Axo definitely has a lot more to think about rather than characters, because you can definitely blame your character for what you're doing wrong, but you're definitely doing a lot wrong. And that is my thing. That is, yeah, that's my VOD review. And any freaking ways, now it's time to play some Deadlock, guys. Are y'all ready for me to actually play this game instead of VOD reviewing for an hour? Oh my freaking lordy. So let's go play some Deadlock. I want to play some Wraith.
You get really good at setting up your own action. Broke? Yeah. Bored? Never.
Mo and Krill would be annoying.
This is Maurice, and we are at your service.
No one's stopping me.
I'm really, I don't know I've kind of forgotten how to play Abrams, honestly. Like, he's a really good character and a really fun character, but I kind of just forgot how to play him. I'll just play Gun Abrams, really. If I do get him. Yeah, let's freaking queue up. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed that segment because it was definitely a whole lot of yap from me. I kind of realized that one of the best things that I can do, a lot of things that content creators do, especially within streams and stuff like that, is talk about things that they do know about and they can talk extensively about. And for me, that thing is Deadlock. And so, ooh, we got Wraith. So let's see what I can do. Shadow Weave. I've never played any Shadow Weave. I haven't played any Shadow Weave builds yet. Hard carry Wraith is always fun. And maybe I'll play this one though. Oh nah, I feel bad with this guy. Let's try this build.
Can't take it anymore.
You can negate his bombs. What are you talking about?
I feel like... Hello? Some of my noises are gone. Hello? Oh. Oh. I reset real quick. My sounds are all gone. Wait.
Cheat death magic carpet.
Alright, I'm resetting my game because oh boy, I can't hear anything. My sound's just like gone completely missing. That's definitely because of the freaking replay. The replay system in Deadlock is really bad right now, but then again, it is an early alpha, so that just makes sense. But like, I want a better replay system, and I hope that's gonna happen sometime soon. Anyways, we are back. Here we go. This sounds so much better.
I love this trick.
And now we can actually do what we want. I'm gonna push up a little bit, just so then I can get the souls that we aren't getting, because there is a little area of effect on that little bit. I'm gonna go buy. I'm gonna go and add a little bit of quick buys because I do enjoy the quick buy system, and I'm just gonna go shoot these guys down. Focus on dealing a little bit of damage. Oof, I still don't understand how cards work. Get a heavy punch on this guy, which is pretty nice, and deal a bit of damage. Dealing a bit of damage is real nice. And focusing on denying on like Axo was, and oof, that was really bad. But these guys are really low, so it doesn't fully matter. Like, as long as these guys are low, nothing too bad's gonna happen. They did deny that, but like, shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna hit this, just so then this guy can get the little buff. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. Ooh, I am gonna have to deal with Mo and Krill, and that means that they are gonna be able to silence me, which is kinda sad, but hopefully isn't gonna be too bad. Oof, that was a little bit of a lag spike. But hopefully that's not going to be too big of an issue there. I will be trying to see if I can get any sort of deny on these guys, and there's one. I am reloading, so I can't get that next one. And I'm going to go and hit this guy.
There's nowhere to hide.
And we are in a pretty decent situation right now. A lot of our opponents are low, and we're able to really take advantage of the situation a lot more than they are. I don't know how to work with cards, bro. Oof, our teammate is like not in really great situations. I mean, like, you should know that Mon Krill is gonna proc that on you. Like, that just makes sense. Mon Krill is dead though, which is really freaking good. This guy's gonna heavy melee him, which is fair. I'm just gonna spam this on this guy, and that's gonna hurt them quite a little bit. Now I'm gonna focus on denies, which is really good. This is a little scary, but once we get rid of this guy, it should be alright. Oh boy, all of us are a little weak. And so I'm actually just going to buy something that'll help me. Resto shot makes sense, but healing right, it's just my go-to, honestly. I just really enjoy the fast amount of healing that it does. Though it is a little bit dangerous, especially when something like that's happening, where they can just tap me. But generally, shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we're at a better soul advantage than them right now. I can push this a little, hit them with that, and hit them with a little bit of that. I still am pretty afraid, so I might also just get resto shot, just cause I do want a lot more healing than I'm getting right now. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt quite a freaking bit. I think I'm forced to back right now. Not the best thing in the world, but really we do have the soul advantage to deal with that. Oh my goodness. Hello, why do you have motion blur on? I know you're recording for YouTube, but the motion blur. Yeah, I do have motion blur on. I don't know, I've just like had it on for like ever. This broadcast is sponsored by Viper Pregnancy Enjoyer. Alright, bro. Yo, what's up?
Grab this movement.
Why the heck do you have a username? You play Viper and I enjoy the gift of childbirth. Oh my goodness. That's such a banger name. I've tried to get into playing Viper actually, but I just like can't. I don't know. I think I'm just really bad at sliding, I can't lie. And I am live commentating my game. I would say I'm pretty decent at yapping when it's about something that I know quite a bit about. And thankfully Deadlock's one of those things. And yeah, let's keep freaking focusing on this match because this is a pretty freaking hard lane. Got disarmed, that's kind of sad, but that's, I mean, I guess that's a free reload. Able to push these guys a little bit away at least. Okay, why did this guy rabbit hex me? Bro thought I was on the opposite team, bro. Okay, I'm so bad with card. Like, that's generally fine. Bang. Able to hurt these guys a little bit. Oof, that was really good. And our teammate's dead. And so I'm just gonna back because there's absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to do much there. I'm just gonna tickle them a little bit and see what else I could do. Oh, we can surely see that. Yeah, I see Hyun. I generally would want to save wave for my teammate, but I really just don't wanna be in a situation where I'm just gonna get pushed by the enemy lane, especially because of the soul deficit that we have right now. I'm gonna do this and this guy's gonna die and he's not gonna have much to do about it, and now I'm gonna get my Quicksilver reload, which is gonna be absolutely crazy for me because yeah, I freaking the entire thing that I'm gonna be needing to do is hold M1. So it's gonna be absolutely great to just have all of my ammo whenever I need it. I am gonna proc healing right now and hide a little bit behind. There is no there are no troops going around now, so I don't need to think about pushing up right now. There are now though, so I do have to push up just a little freaking bit. I want to get some more denies out just because I do think that the oh boy, that's not a good decision. I'm gonna back. My throat is a little dry. I do want to get a drink of water. Do you know Lost Planet 2? I don't know Lost Planet 2. I wasn't able to get a freaking deny there, and that's so sad. What I really do want to do is get a deny out, so then like I get like it's the smallest bit of soul advantage, because that's all we're losing right now, really. Oof, that was really bad. We are pushing them quite a bit, and we do have the soul advantage now somehow. I think it's because they keep backing to base, which is really helping us in terms of that. They are going to be trying to push us right now. They both have ult, so it's really scary. They have to play really, like, really careful with everything that I do, because I don't want to be put in a situation where they grapple me just like that, and then they stun me like that, and then they kill me. Yeah, exactly like that. That was a really hard situation. I probably could have popped my yeah, I probably could have popped my TP, and then I would have been in a much safer position, but that's fine, I guess. I mean, the only person we have to really fear is Lash, and we shouldn't be that bad. I mean, oh, I gotta probably wait for this guy to pull up so then I can actually get the soul. And then, yeah, they're gonna be doing exactly what they've been doing, but generally, we're at a better position than they are. This guy is going to hit that, which is really difficult and scary. How did he already have ult? Wow, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? But generally, we're in a better position than any of these guys are. This guy's probably going to be playing a little aggressive, because he always plays a little aggressive, as I've seen. So hopefully I can, like, scare him and then get him to get hit with my ult, and that's just gonna give me a really, really free kill. This guy is gonna want to go for me, and there's this guy. Ooh, that's so sad. Wow, that is some big damage. I really should be a lot more careful. I'll do that. But thank you for the follow, Viper Pregnancy Enjoyer. I hope.
How fast is your fucking ult cooldowns? Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Sorry I took a while. I was low-key locked. Low-key locked in. But yeah, it's still laning phase, unfortunately, because we're still getting kind of freaked. So we're just gonna do the same thing that we've been doing. Try and focus on confirms and denies. Try not to get messed up by our positioning, and hopefully that's gonna be enough. We are going to be able to kind of hurt this quite a little bit. I'm gonna do that, and then ooh, that hurts. We are gonna get that. I'm gonna proc this, even though that's gonna go away pretty fast. Hopefully I'm able to just like run away, and seemingly I am, which I'm so thankful for. You know Swine Me Mastered? No, I don't. I have not played any of those games. I assume they're games. Yeah, I mean we got their Guardian. Surge, I assume Surge is on card. I'm not sure though. I haven't really ran this build ever. Oh, they probably are gonna get that too. I think that's fair though, honestly. I don't think that's too bad. I really am afraid of Sinclair. Just because like that's a pretty high amount of deaths, especially like for 11 minutes. I'm at a pretty high amount of deaths too, and that very much is on me. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. Bro just said my name and said nothing else. Alright, bro. I will kind of just make him a little scared. That is a little scary. I'm gonna back. And they aren't doing much. Hi. Hi, Paige. It's a support page. Oh my goodness. Guess I'm just gonna like do a little bit of this, you know, make sure everything's alright. I don't want them to be able to pressure our walker, especially this early on. And it seems like they aren't able to do that, which is really great. Cul-de-sac is next. Ooh, that seems like a really nice thing to get. I'm gonna go and oof, that's gone. I really thought there's something there. Oof. That seems like a fight that I could definitely help and take. And bye-bye. Oh boy, really?
I'll go behind.
Oh, he's one tap, he's one tap. Flash. Nice. Look at that. Oh, I just walked in, right? Oh, I walked right into that. Oh, that was my bad. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Okay, I have healing, right? So low-key, I don't fully have to back. I can just like back a little bit. I just really have to play it safe. But generally, I think this isn't that bad of a situation. That guy's really low. We can definitely get this walker. Oh, maybe not like that though. Maybe not like that though. Maybe not like that though. Oh, that was really bad for me. Oh, but I do get cul-de-sac from that. And we do get that walker. Now, it's a 10k soul difference. That's kind of bad. That's kind of really bad, actually. I'm gonna drink before I forget to.
Right now?
Oh my goodness, I just looked at the map. I just completely forgot to do that for like the entirety of the situation. I am going to proc cul-de-sac before I do anything, actually. I think that makes sense. Defending green doesn't seem like too bad of an idea either, but it is going to be a 2v3 unless Paige pulls up, which she is. So I'm actually going to go and try and help out here. I don't know if this is going to do anything though. It did get rid of Green Guardian, which is kind of sad, but hopefully we can get these guys out of the way at least. Yeah, these guys are definitely going to be a little freaking hurt, which is all I want. There's one death. And hopefully, oh, put this guy in a bad situation. And now, oh, this guy really wants to fight us, huh? Okay, this guy's, there's no way this guy's in throne. Hello? Bye-bye. I get to do this and I get to run. Like, what? Sure. Sure, I'll take that. That's okay. I can get rid of healing right now because there's no real reason to have it. And I'm able to get Tesla bullets, which is really nice. That's gonna be a good thing. Resto shot is like not really needed right now, but it's definitely not like bad to have, especially because there's no reason to sell it right now. I'm just gonna farm a little bit because there's no real area of yeah, there's no real area that I can go to that has some free farm aside from actual like jungle farms. Now this is scary, I'm gonna ping it, but I want to take care of this before this becomes a problem because this is a lane that has a very low walker, and so I don't want the walker to just insta die. So I am going to push this up quite a little bit before I help with anyone else. Now this guy is going to be here and this guy's going to be a little scary, but hopefully, oh, okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead there. Why is chat reloading every 10 seconds? Oh, is chat reloading every 10 seconds? I would assume you mean that like chat is like disappearing? And chat is disappearing because I said it that way. I don't know why, like, yeah, I don't know. But I will buy sprint boots. Lash is missing. Lash is over there. We can fight for this, which makes a little bit of sense, but it doesn't really. I think that, yeah, I'm gonna take care of green because Ivy just died. And I don't want green to die. This is really an unfortunate situation, but hopefully I can do whatever I can to help it. Now let's see. I can't blame the match on myself because the Lash isn't the only one that's fed, which is pretty freaking nice. I will push this up just a little bit more, just over the halfway point, and then I'm gonna go and help out with the other lanes. Now I am going to do something really nice, which is called buy before I do any of that either. I'm I'm wondering if Viscous is gonna pull up somewhere soon. I did see Viscous somewhere nearby, but it doesn't seem like it's there. He's probably gonna have. He's probably dealing with green right now. Lash is right there. We got rid of that. Calico. Oh, a bunch of people are there, so probably the smartest idea to just take care of the situation. Ooh, what is Ivy doing? Did Ivy just AFK? Okay, Ivy is the reason why so many people are fed, seemingly. Oh, that was the worst timing to get hit with Sandblast. And maybe it's because I'm using Opera. It's like to boost performance and reload. Ah, okay, that makes sense. This is a scary situation. I'm just gonna like do numbers advantage and make people scared, but I really don't think I'm gonna be able to do that much. This guy is going for a kill, but he gets hit with this guy. At least I can get that kill, and then I'm just gonna spam this so I can run the freak away. And I'm running away because there's really nothing that there's no reason for me to push that, especially because I'm so low right now. I am going to proc my good old cul-de-sac after I deal with this little lane right here, and that's gonna help me get quite a few amount of souls, which is gonna be real nice. I think, yeah, there's nothing happening over there. I will do this pathing that allows me to proc while also dealing with green, because green's right here and it's a little pushed up. And now I can make my way back by see what's happening over on the other lanes. I don't know what is this Ivy doing. This Ivy's thrown, because there's absolutely no way that this Ivy's there's absolutely no freaking way that this Ivy's just pushing up by himself and dying all the time. Like, hello? Am I in Chudlow? I know my friends was in Chudlow. I don't know, I was. But let's freaking keep freaking going and get rid of all of those. I'm looking at the map right now. Mina is there at blue. I don't think that there's really anything going on. Careful Wraith is very true. There is a lot of people there, and I just missed my movement. This isn't gonna be punished just because like I have my movement ability still. Spirit Sap, I can just debuff remove that. Like there's no real worry for me right now. And so I'm able to just generally chill. There is a big fight over there. I don't know why I would need to go to mid. Loki, that was a bad decision, but I'm gonna go back to mid to help out. And hopefully I'm gonna be able to use telekinesis to get a pretty decent situation on here. Now there is one person that's got bunnied, but they're out of bunny already. Get put into that situation, it was really bad. I can't do anything there. I honestly should have waited until I had my TP out, and I didn't. That's completely my bad. I am 3 and 5. That's not that great, but I'm learning. That's completely fine. Oof, blue might go away right now just because this is really unfortunate and like difficult to deal with fight. There's 5 on this lane, which does mean Ivy might finally be able to do something with her random fights and act. Okay, why is she going outside of the circle? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no, Ivy, you're done. You're so done. Brother, watching this Ivy is like watching like it's like a exhibit, like a zoo exhibit, because of how brainless she is, bro. And let's freaking it makes sense to do a bit of farming. It makes sense to push lane. I think pushing this lane in particular just makes sense. Oof, I missed that, really? Okay. Good old Viscous is here. We can fight him, but doesn't seem like there's any. He's just gonna be running away. He's gonna be trying to run away. Oh, or he's not. But then all the people that I'm with are back right now. So how did you know? How did I know what? Sorry. Bang. Oh, that's gonna be so freaking helpful. Doing that's a really dangerous situation. I know that there's 2 on yellow, but I don't know who's where else. Somebody's doing that, pretty sure. Unless I heard that. Not too sure. Let's check. Nope, nobody's doing that. Oh, somebody maybe was doing that. I have no clue. Viscous is right there. I'm just gonna clear this way before it turns into anything bad. Viscous might be going after me, but I have 2 teammates that are right behind me, so there's no real risk of doing anything. And I will get capacitor because of that, and that's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna push this one more time just to make it a difficult time for the enemy team as I go and buy capacitor. Now we just got caught really badly, and I'm really worried for this Ivy, but there's nothing I can do there, so I'm really afraid that if I do try and fight, they're just gonna have a really bad situation. So I'm just gonna pre-TP because I'm not sure where they're gonna go, and
What the fuck?
and I just don't want to deal with that. There is gonna be a really nice Mina pick here if my Abrams wants to do anything about it. And here's the Mina pick. Oof. With that. Oof.
Fun and balanced character.
Okay. Real. And yeah, I mean, like, we scared him. We scared him away. That's
Yeah, we need to start building
generally
some counter.
fine. Did they get blue? No, they got blue earlier. Okay. We'll clear this wave. Oh my goodness, there are so many people dealing with Urn. Oh boy. Oof.
Capacitor probably
Yay!
here.
Let's go. I do want to proc my stuff. Oof, that's a lot of enemies. I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with that, so I'm just going to run away. No, there's a lot of teammates there, actually. That's fine. That's a fine fight. So let's run it. There we go. Bang. Oh, man. They took my soul. Well, I'll get rid of this guy at least. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh boy, now there's more people on me. Oh, and my team is dying. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. Okay. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, no. That's so sad. Okay. let's allow this, bro. Okay. Okay, I will go soon. But there's my daily fact or question. If Tomboy and Femboy are in a relationship, yeah? Okay, Stuart Lycio, that does not make sense. Yeah, I had to allow you to say that message, but that's completely fine. By me, I don't really know what automod does on Twitch. Not too familiar with the site to know all that, but let's see. Man, we are in such a bad situation. I really hope that we're able to get like a good earn and then we're able to come back. Does it mean that they're in a straight relationship? Well, yeah, I mean, like, there are a lot of people that identify as femboys rather than as just boys. And I would say that is like some sort of gender, but like tomboys usually aren't that sort of a way. And so like a tomboy generally is oh my goodness, I keep getting interrupted and my room door just slams wide open. That's fair though. I'm gonna freaking oof, wait,
On yellow.
this guy is so very dead. I don't want that to happen, so I'm gonna go and help out. Collapse on yellow. We can
Actually, no. It's lash hole.
ah, there is lash out. Oh, you're right. I'm going to go and push this a little bit. Oh my goodness. Oh no. That hurts way too much for me to try and push that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Bebop's just there. He's just standing there menacingly. Oh, he's going for me. Okay. Yeah, nah. I'm not being first picks, bro. Also, oh, bye. I will respond to your question later. Alright. Let's freaking do this. Just had to check the doors closed real quick. And now let's go clear this just for the soul. We can do it one more time. I mean, there really is nothing that the enemy team wants outside of yellow. Nuclear bomb versus coughing baby. Have a nice rest of stream and day. Thank you. I hope you also do. This guy really, there's no reason for me to like even look at him. I can get rid of Resto Shot now, which doesn't give me anything, but it's fine, I guess. I'll just help this guy, you know, not die to the best of my ability, which also is absolutely nothing because that guy is just easily dead. Our entire team's just dying way too much right now. It's really this Ivy's fault, and there's nothing that we can really do about it, so like it's completely fine by me. We're just gonna lose a little bit. I will cult attack on this guy though before I run away because I'm very afraid of this entire map. And we will do oh what the freak. Okay, Mercurial Mammon, I assume on card trick. I don't really know. I don't know how this build works. Oof, we were playing really back and really scared. It was just completely fair. So there's nothing I can really force. There is somebody there. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. A little bit of farming. Nothing else we can do about it. Now, that's a really interesting decision. We do get the other walker. They might get Urn, which is really scary. They do. Is there anything I can do about it? Not really. Not really at all. So I'm going to, I guess I'm gonna run out of blue. Hopefully they don't hit me. I kind of was really late on that timing, but seemingly that doesn't hurt me, which is really good. I'm gonna get Spirit Riz, which is gonna help me a lot, especially because of bomb. And yeah, there's really nothing we can do except lane management and try not to get picked off, which should be relatively alright. They have nothing else to do except for to wait for picks and also to push their advantage, which means I really have to play incredibly careful. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Never mind.
Hello? Is my key alright? Is my key out? Wait. Social. Blah blah blah. Wait, yo, where's my talkie bind? Hello? Where's my talkie bind at? Hello? Where's it at?
I see Mina.
Well, I guess I don't have a talkie by now. Chat, social, all team, infant bat. Huh? Three team, infant. Oh. Hello? Okay, wait. Yo? I just realized my mic didn't work.
Welcome to Deadlock, sir.
Welcome. Yeah, my bad for not sharing.
How you doing?
Oof, I'm not being free picks, bro. Come on. I am not free picks. That's not me, bro. I'm gonna proc this and they get the little healing, but I can't do much else. All right, let's see what we can do here. We can interrupt that. That's some nice interrupts. And what else can we do? Ooh, we can fight this. This guy's almost dead. Oof. We can't get that end though, which is so sad. Really all we can do is just try and fight this and play it really safe, because if any of us die, that just makes our situation so much worse. And so let's just play it real safe and keep fighting like this. This guy's gonna try and get me, but he just doesn't have enough. Lash is missing. No, Lash is right there. What do you mean? Yoshi removed goo from Deadlock. Oh, that guy's dead, which is really nice. Able to do a little bit of this. Hurt them quite a freaking bit. I don't know why I proc debuff remover. I could have lived with that while I was in here, but I guess that's completely fine. Just gonna hurt him a little bit. Oof, that's real bad. Oh, that guy's dead. That's so sad. Oh, we don't even get anything, and Sinclair DC'd. Am I really in Chudlow? I feel like I'm in Chudlow right now. Hi. You're not actually gonna... Oh, no, wait. I forgot I already proc debuff remover. No! If I didn't proc it, I could have 100%. Oh, that's so sad. That's fine, though. Yeah. Magician is coward. Truth. Oh wait, well I have to wait. Okay, GG's. That was a good game. That was a really difficult game. I really wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to, but that's fine. Hash can't come soon enough. Yeah. I think I did pretty decent there though. Or at least as decent as I think I can do. Yeah, I mean, like, look at the deny. I got most of the denies. This guy didn't do that great. Ivy commends. That's nice. I mean, that's an emissary game. I'm freaking Archon. I don't know why I am going in games that's lower than my actual rank, but that's fine. So I guess I was in Chudlow, really. Oof, that was bad. That was a bad game, guys. Hopefully I'm able to do a lot better. But sadly, I think that's the end of the stream, because oh my goodness, did that take so much time. I definitely would play a lot more. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow actually, but yesterday, why did I say yesterday? The VOD review though, at the start of the stream took a lot longer than I thought it would have, and I only VOD reviewed one game. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end stream for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys, can see the vision of me as a Deadlock content creator, as I'm going to try and do. And you guys should watch the latest video on the Zyzofox channel because it was uploaded today. You guys are getting a lot of Zyzophone content right now, and I hope you guys enjoy it because I definitely enjoyed this stream. It was definitely a lot more talkative than usual because, I mean, I'm playing Deadlock. I'm playing a game that I know quite a bit about. I've been playing it for almost for more than a year or just a year. I've been playing since the NDA expired, but there wasn't really an actual NDA. It was kind of like a voiced NDA. Like I've been playing since that's expired, and I was able to experience the shop update, 4 lanes update, 3 lane, like the switch between 4 lane to 3 lane. I was able to experience the 6 heroes update. I was able to experience all of that, and so I know a lot about this game, and I love talking about it. And this is probably one of my favorite games now. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys are excited to watch more of my streams in the future. And that is it for me. I don't have any